whose name was reflected in the national media, was an alleged accused, not a convicted, number one. And number two, I have not made an allegation of any substantive crime having been committed by referring to what was reflected in the photograph. I have made my submission saying that we got to be careful, we got to be cautious as to whom we associate while we occupy office of authority, office of position, office which is constitutionally empowered. That's the submission I have made. And I have also made a submission. In view of these findings, I would suggest the Honorable CM to dissociate himself from being associated with this kind of people, whose antecedents I'm not aware of. It is up to the office of the CM to put them on scanner. That is what I have said, the word scanner. Now, why is the government of the day so desperately and so, sweating it out to defend it? Is it not a fact that the media carried that very news item? A national media, Business Standard, on the 23rd of April 2013, long time ago. And the person concerned happens to be associated with the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya. That's why suggestion has been made. It's not an allegation. It's a submission urging the Chief Minister to be careful, to dissociate himself from being associated with this kind of people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yeah. Again, I think the Honorable member from Songsak, he did mention saying that alleged accused, but not convicted. So if it is not convicted, I'm not here to plead the person concerned. No. Let us talk about the rules. If it is not, how did you know that the person who was once upon a time associated with the Honorable Chief Minister just because of clicking a photo cannot be considered as a human being? Suppose now even you, yourself, Honorable Member, you happen to have a click with anybody here in Meghalaya. What is going to happen? Tell me. Suppose tomorrow or day after tomorrow, that very same person committed mistake and then again so-called alleged, accused. What are you going to do? See, that's what, because see, when we discuss any issues inside the house, I personally feel, sir, we have to restrain from this kind of reference and let us always be guided by the book.
Speaker, sir, Mr. Speaker, sir, here the reference that I have made in respect of the photograph. This is a photograph, an official photograph which is in the social media page of the organizers. It's available. And a sitting arrangement officially made in the front row. It is not by default that somebody has just come and taken a selfie. Yes, we are public figure. We'll end up getting requests to take selfies and photographs. It's same with everybody. But in the instant case, I have referred about the picture since it was disturbing me, keeping in mind the access to availability of drugs in a scale which is unprecedented in the state. That's why. Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, everybody in this August House, particularly the ministers, know this particular person. And they also know that he is frequenting the Secretariat and the residence of the Chief Minister. I have not brought it. I have not said it. I have only cautioned. There are too many other instances when the person concerned has been associated with the CM. It's not only one photograph, but it is my duty and responsibility to alert my Chief Minister, because he's holding the responsibility. A person who has been accused as the kingpin of such heinous crime. Well, why do you want to unnecessarily drag yourself into problem?
Yes,
Mr. Speaker, sir, therefore, this is unnecessary. I have not accused the CM. I have only cautioned him. So this does not require any expansion.
You may please be seated, please.
Mr. Speaker, my name has been dragged in too much in this unnecessary argument that is being brought out. Sir, let the honourable member bring out the case, the facts of the case, when this case happened, what is the status of this case right now, has a person been convicted, let him then link that case, that case to me, if there is any proof like that. Sir, our point is, if you're going to connect two dots from somewhere, wherever you wish, because it suits you, and draw up a picture of that and bring it in the house, then just misguide everybody, that is what we're trying to say. This is not the way things are. Like that, sir, we can bring out millions of pictures and then we'll be sitting here only arguing about which picture was clicked with whom, who was associated with whom. So this is not what this house is meant to do. And hence our only point is a person and a member at that level who is so senior should be aware and should know that this is not the way things function in the house. I mean, he's made this whole big issue out of it. Does he even know what the case is about? Does he even know that the case is already over? Does he even know that the court has actually given complete judgment on this case and said that the concerned persons are free of all accusations? Does he even know that? Let him, sir, do a research on this and find out. Sir, anyway, sir, I'm not here to argue. As I said, all political leaders, we have our own, friend circle, we have individuals we know. And being in politics, sir, we know many people will come to us. There's nothing wrong in that, sir. But then linking everything that every individual does that, sir, I think the profile of every MLA will be, I don't know what, sir, if we were to do that and jump to that kind of conclusion. Yes. There is a process, there is a law, there's a system in which things function. If it has, let the law take its own course. We have no problem in that. Yes. But bringing a story out of it, and cooking up a story and making a full issue out of it in the house, so this is something that we have not practiced, is all we are saying. And all we are saying, sir, Honorable Deputy CM is saying, is that you follow the rules and the procedures. Sir, we leave the decision to you. We thought that we should bring this up as a matter of procedure. And the decision is yours, and that's all we had to submit to you, sir.
Yeah. So, okay. I will not allow any more discussion.
I have been suggested to come up with a proper procedure to be adopted to take up this issue. We will do that, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I assure this House.
Yes, we welcome that. We welcome.
Yes.
Sir,
let me. I will not allow any more discussions. The point of order has been brought.
Right,
now it is.
I would like to raise
the chair
a point of order on the rules 300. Please, sir. It is an urgent.